Beginning the bulletin with the breaking news that is coming in. Pakistan-based terror outfit Lashkar-e-Taiba suffered the maximum damage in the cross-LOC surgical strikes on terror launch pads carried out by Indian Army with assessment of radio intercepts that have been recorded by Indian agencies. These intercepts indicate around 20 of its terrorists were killed. The assessment report available from Indian Army field units, which included radio conversations between various Pakistani formations, showed maximum damage was inflicted on LET, a banned terror group at the Dondia launch pad in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir opposite Kupwara sector of North Kashmir. Let me go across to Gaurav Sawant, Executive Editor, who is closely monitoring this entire situation in Jammu and Kashmir post-surgical operations. Gaurav, it almost now seems to be being confirmed by the sources that LET, Lashkar-e-Taiba, suffered maximum damage, and that is why even in Jammu and Kashmir they are desperate to mount an attack.
Ankit, from what sources are telling India Today, Dudnial terrorist launch pad suffered maximum damage in this terror attack, and subsequently what we've been told is the biggest damage that was suffered was at one launch pad in Dudnial, though there has been damage at 3 others also. There has also been significant damage inflicted on some of the permanent defenses of Pakistan, army, and those that support these terror launch pads in multiple terror strikes, surgical strikes that were carried out on these terror training camps. That is why the intercepts now seem to indicate that terrorists want to strike back, especially the Lashkar-e-Taiba, and they are choosing soft targets like police stations or police pickets, where policemen are in smaller numbers, and the terrorists want to snatch their weapons and inflict casualty on people in Jammu and Kashmir and also on the security forces.
Yes. Gaurav, just stay on with me. Former General Bakshi is also now joining us on the phone line for more on this. Lieutenant General Bakshi, I would like to ask you, this of course is going to create some sort of a fear as far as Lashkar-e-Taiba and its terrorists are concerned. There already are reports that young recruits at the launch pad ran away after India declared these surgical strikes.
Absolutely. You see, the other day we were watching Hafiz Saeed on television. Though he was verbally stating that there has been no surgical strike, we were carefully observing his body language and his state of agitation and panic, which clearly gave away the fact that the Lashkar has been hit pretty hard in this surgical strike. In fact, our boys were talking of about 70 to 80 casualties. We are awaiting the battle damage assessment reports, and I believe some have come in today. But these casualties are, I think personally, far higher than the 38 that has been estimated originally. I would reckon that they are in the region of 70 to 80. Pakistan is having difficulty motivating people to join this jihad because they are taking frightful casualties, and now they have the fear that even before they cross, they can be hit on their own side while they are asleep. That is the fear of God that has been put into them. That is why it was essential to have a proactive, aggressive operation across the line of control.
Thank you so much, Lieutenant General Bakshi and Gaurav Sawant, for giving us perspective as far as this story is concerned. Lashkar-e-Taiba suffering maximum damage in India's surgical strikes.